Welcome once again to another episode of Ask the Techies. I'm D.Lee Beard, and this is my second part of the Mac OS X Snow Leopard review. Now, this week I'm going to talk about Mac OS X's new Quicktime X, or Quicktime 10, I'm not sure how they're actually saying it, but it added some features and lost a few as well, so we're going to talk about those. Let's go ahead and watch a video and show you one of the things that's changed in the look and feel of it. I'm going to take one of my videos here and open it up in QuickTime. And here I go, and one of the first things you notice is that part of the video is obscured by this little palette bar. Now you can move it around. This is just like what you might have seen in iTunes, which has a little bar, and as soon as you hit play, you know, of course you can, let me scrub through a little bit, you can hit play, then as soon as you move your mouse off to the side, it disappears. Go over here and hit play, hit pause, but as long as my pointer is there on the screen, it does stay there. My pointer is right there, you can see, and it's not going away, so it's blocking part of my view. There, it finally went away. But if I come off to the side is the only way to get it to disappear, which is a pain because if you're actually scrubbing through my video and you're looking at something that I did on the computer screen and you're trying to see what happened, part of your view is blocked, so then you got to pull it up here and then try to scrub through and then try to get to the other part. Oh, wait a minute, let me get this out of the way. So it does block part of your view, which is maybe a pain, but they are bigger and easier to see, which is nice. The old one did not have an easy way for you to be able to see that. But as soon as you hit play, and also this blocked part of your view as well, the button bar. But the cool thing about it is when you hit play and pull your mouse off, everything's gone. Everything's gone. So it just has the view, this video just kind of floating on my screen. It's actually kind of cool. And in fact, it came in very handy recently. I was at a table kind of promoting some services that I do at my real job, James Madison University, where I was checking my email, but up here I had an external monitor where I was showing a video promoting our services, and I had it looping. Well, normally I'd used to mirror it or have it, you know, have the video play, or even extended desktop. It would still show these little, you know, navigation bars at the top when I played. If I did full screen, it would show on both the screens, so that was a bit of a pain. Well, now, because it gets rid of all the buttons, all I've got to do is on that second display is move the video over to the second display, stretch the screen, you know, get to the edge, get to the corner and stretch it up really big, and then it fills up the whole screen. And so that works really well. And the background can just be a black background and they don't know the difference. And meanwhile, I'm checking my email while still being able to play the video because these computers are that powerful. And close out of that. So the interface is one of the first things that you may notice on there. It does support flash video now, by the way. Let me go back to my movies folder. So you open in Finder. And remember how I showed you before where you can actually play video in the Finder. So you can actually, you know, slide this little slider and view bigger. And here's an old video that someone sent to me, a friend of mine on Facebook. And I click play on that. And the video is actually playing. Look at this. It's a flash video, FLV. It's a flash video. QuickTime did not used to be able to play flash video. Now it does. In fact, when you open it up, you have it here, you can do file and you can do things like save for the web. Now it used to have a thing called export, I think, but now you do save for the web, and that gives you your options for what things that you want to do. I'm going to try this. I've actually had some glitches on this, but I'm just going to call this one Party, because it's an old birthday party from my college days that a friend shared with me on Facebook. And then it's going to go through these exportings, and it's saving one for the iPhone, for 3G. I'm not going to wait on that. I'm going to click cancel on that. Okay. And I come in here. There we go. So here's my file. But when I double click on it, the screen's white. I've actually got this to convert before. So I'm not sure what happened that broke this ability to then save them in an MOV format. So if I wanted to save it in a different format to say, then drag that into iMovie so that I could add it to some pictures and videos that I have back from my days in college. So this seems to be a little glitchy so far exporting as flash video. I actually had it to work, but I just updated to the 10.6.1 version, and maybe that broke something, who knows. But you should be able to export, and that is how you export in the new one. Rather than the save as does give you an option to do a save as just as a movie, but it doesn't give you any controls. And share gives you an option to share directly onto YouTube if you want to. Okay. Close out of that. Close out of that image. Now Flip for Mac still works. That's the little plugin. If you're not familiar with Flip for Mac, it allows you to play Windows Media Video in QuickTime. Now QuickTime, the new version, still doesn't support Windows Media Video. It still won't play those, but Flip for Mac will allow you to play them. It won't let you convert them unless you buy the Pro version, but the free plugin will allow QuickTime to play it. If you're not familiar with that, let me show you real quick. Let me go type in a Google search, Flip with the number 4, M-A-C, Mac. And there we go. Telestream. There we go. And there it is, allows you to play Windows Media Video, so if people are doing that, you can do that. The player is free. You just click on the Get Now button, and it will prompt you to which version do you want to download. There you go. Download Windows Media Components for QuickTime. You just click on that. And Flip for Mac is updated for the latest version of QuickTime, this Quicktime X. All right. I will have shortcuts, links to these on our website at AskTheTechies.com, where you can get to any websites that I'm talking about here. So there's an advantage to going to the website. Still great to, easy to subscribe in iTunes or other places, but if you need to find a link, you're not sure what it was, and you're not very good at Google searching it, then we'll have links on the show. Okay? So it does still do Windows Media Video.